As you can see, the models in this game actually look quite very interesting. These are the very expensive characters. The one that with the tail, as I showed earlier. And we're basically breaking through the wall right now. The game is much more convenient to play from the top view. You can zoom in, but I don't recommend it because it really limits your view. Also, small tip, between matches, you will naturally regenerate. As you can see, my HP is regenerating when out of combat, but it's heavily recommended that between matches, especially on extremely hard modes, you would bandage yourself, so this way you have way more health to deal with when the match begins once again. What I like about this game here is that the bosses, as I said earlier, remind me about Diablo in a way that they have special abilities. They do certain things. They have immunities, but the little thing that I didn't like is the fact that they using a lot of the mobs, the same mobs that they've used before and so on, and they just basically make them stronger and turn them into a boss mobs. It's just the same models. I have noticed them using every model except for the zombie model, the little zombies that regular plain zombies. For example, this one charges. This is a unique boss model, which I'm actually quite glad that there is one for this. You know, it's very nice looking. Oh, he does different stuff. As you could see here, you have to basically avoid shit like you would in many other new games when stuff spawning underneath you, which actually makes the game quite interesting in my opinion. You know, it's no longer just hack and smash. It's now basically strategize. You can't just run in like a dumbass, and you basically have to pay attention to your surroundings. Well, I'm a lagging there a little, but you know what? It's okay. Ah, shit. Whoa. I'm not sure how come I didn't take any damage. Damn. As you can see, this boss fight is actually not easy at all, even though my group is extremely geared. I didn't get out of that because I had the damage absorption ability. As you can see, I'm at 10 minutes and 31 seconds. If we defeat him in the next 1 minute and 30 seconds, we're basically gonna end up winning and getting some very nice loot. Gonna bandage myself quickly as much as I can. Oh, I missed that one. Oh, but doesn't matter. And he has a sign on his back. Kick me! I will definitely did kick you. Fantastic, I unlocked an achievement. Oh, very nice. A craftable blue hammer. And of course, gorilla tape and more gorilla tape. These resources you will start obtaining once you have a tier 2 weapon. Now, let's take a look at what goodies did we get. Well, it's actually not that expensive to craft, but to obtain these materials, it would be quite annoying. So, just basically craft it. Spend some money. Money is actually very, very easy to come by. Now, let's do the final piece of tutorial before I will move on to PvP. Let's actually purchase the character. Not just purchase a regular character, we're gonna purchase a good character. You go here, then you select all, so you can view all, and I really want to buy Armored Berg. Became really attached to the form of gameplay Berg is, but be very, very careful that each Berg, if you would notice, has a different ability. This one is durable, meaning strong, healer, and a support. This one is a support, defender, and disabler, meaning stuns and so on, while this one is mobile and brawler, more of a melee and basically movement and so on. Each of these characters, as I mentioned earlier, is unique in their own way. So let's buy this one for 4,300 points. And of course you can check out what the character can do before you buy the character. And after you have purchased the character, now he is displayed in your crib. You can now boost him or equip stuff to him. Let's just, for the sake of the guide, show you what happens when you boost him. When you boost him, boom, he just leveled to level 2. If I want to boost him again, as you can see, I can boost him again. And the third time around, I already basically almost don't have any points. And I will level him through natural ways. I think it will be much easier. Now, the last thing that I want to go over is the Scavenger mode. The Scavenger mode is the PvP in Dead Island Epidemic. It pins 3 teams, 4 teams of each group, 4 versus 4, and each team has to basically scavenge for resources while also fighting each other. The teams can technically avoid each other completely, but they will run into each other when the bosses start spawning. When you kill the boss of the map, you will get a ton of loot, which you will have to actually bring back to the car. Let me demonstrate. When you queue up, as you can see, there should be 12 people here. Yes, they are. And now you click ready and it pins all 3 groups of 4 each against each other. The map for PvP, as you can see, is very unique. Here's blue, here's green, here's orange. We are orange. We're located here at the bottom. When you run around here, kill zombies, you will acquire loot that you have to bring back to your vehicle. Once you bring it back to your vehicle, you will progress through the points. First team to progress fully wins. All maps on this game work identically. You get to the point, you find a barricade, and well, you try to take the barricade down as quick as possible and progress. When you capture a flag point on these type of maps, you basically end up generating a lot of loot resources instead. Oh, this is getting dangerous. When you take over the flag, you end up basically triggering an event, and by the end of the event, you will be getting given a lot of loot. But these loot are boxes which you have to pick up and bring back down to your vehicle. As you can see, I picked up the boxes. The little boxes. Now time to travel to the vehicle. When you arrive at the vehicle with your supplies, you click and hold X and you basically end up reloading the supplies. As you can see, I progressed 30 out of 80. Overall, I think this game has a lot of potential. I would give it the beta, not the game release yet, because this is beta and a lot of things should be forgivable and overseen because for the simple fact that this is beta and it's not released yet. So I would give it 7 out of 10. And the only reason why I would not even give it 8 out of 10 for now is the limited content, the limited weapons, and the limited server support, meaning that it constantly lags. It lags brutally. The characters rubber band and so on. But again, this is beta. This is forgivable. This is free to play game, going to be free to play. So why not?